Imagine being in the middle of a normal day where suddenly, out of nowhere, a wave of intense fear and dread crashes over you. Your heart races, your chest tightens, and you feel as if the world is spinning out of control. This is what a panic attack feels like. It's like your brain has hit the emergency alarm for no clear reason, leaving you feeling helpless and terrified. For those who experience panic attacks, this sudden surge of fear can make even everyday activities feel overwhelming. But what if there is a way to not only calm these episodes but also prevent them from taking over your life? This is where EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing comes in. In this video, I will share how EMDR works, why it's so effective for panic attacks, and how you can try some simple techniques today to help regain control over your anxiety. Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Ria and I am a certified mental health professional, trained and experienced in more than 6 therapeutic techniques. Every day, I help people overcome mental and emotional health issues using neuroscience-based information, tips, techniques, strategies, and skills which anyone can easily practice in their life. During a panic attack, your heart races, your muscles tense, and your breath shortens. Your brain signals danger due to some resemblance to past trauma. Panic attacks are often triggered by a fearful thought or some physical sensation towards which this person have a fearful belief, such as I'm going to lose self-control and I will end up embarrassing myself, or something terrible is going to happen and I will not be able to control it. Now imagine having this false alarm randomly throughout your day. At work, at grocery store, while driving. And that's what a panic attack feels like. But what if I told you there is a technique that can help you rewire your brain, making panic attacks less intense or even stopping them altogether? This technique is called EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. EMDR is a scientifically backed up therapy that helps the brain reprocess fearful memories and responses. While it was originally developed for trauma and PTSD, research has shown that it is highly effective for treating anxiety, panic attacks, and any other intense emotions as well. By using specific techniques, EMDR help your brain untangle fear from past experiences, making it easier to manage panic when it arises. Now you might be wondering, what is this EMDR? Well, EMDR is like a mental reset button. It's a therapy method used to process traumatic memories and rewire how the brain reacts to triggers. Originally created for PTSD, it is widely used for anxiety, phobias, and panic attacks as well. The core of EMDR is bilateral stimulation, which can be achieved through eye movements, tapping, or sounds. To understand the reaction showing up in the form of panic attack, think of your brain like a traffic system. When you experience panic attacks, it's like a huge accident blocking the road. Everything backs up, emotions overflow, and you feel stuck. EMDR works like a skilled traffic controller, helping you clear the wreckage so emotions can flow freely again. Now you might wonder, how does EMDR help with panic attacks? Before I go into that, I want to inquire and hope that you are finding this video helpful. And if yes, it would be making sense to like and subscribe so that you could continue receiving my videos without looking for them. If you are looking to learn and practice highly effective mental health related techniques and methods all in one place, then you are welcome to buy my book, Heal Your Inner Child, on Amazon. The link is in the description box below. This book is full of amazing science-based methods to help you regulate intense emotions and difficult memories and also build insight. Okay, coming back to the topic. I was going to talk about how does EMDR help with panic attacks. Let us say you had a panic attack in an elevator once. Now, every time you step into an elevator, your brain hits the panic button. Your body has registered the whole traumatic experience and it will remind you even if you don't want to think about it whenever you are approaching elevator. That's why rational suppression, intellectualization, avoidance, and cognitive approaches do not work on panic attacks and traumas. This happens because the amygdala, the brain's fear center, holds on to that memory and sounds the false alarm whenever a similar situation appears. EMDR helps by safely revisiting that memory and reprogramming the brain's reaction. Instead of associating elevators with fear, your brain learns to see them as neutral again. This process doesn't erase memories. It changes the emotional charge attached to the memory. To give you a glimpse of EMDR, you can try this EMDR-based exercise. You don't need a therapist to try this simple EMDR-based exercise. So let us go through it together. Since you are doing it on your own at home, just pick any small incident of feeling panicky. Now identify the trigger. Think of something that causes you to feel panicky. Maybe it was a certain smell, specific word, statement, email, text, anything. Now rate your anxiety on a scale from 0 to 10. How intense is the fear right now? So give some rating. Now start bilateral stimulation, rapidly moving your eyes from left to right while thinking of the trigger. If eye movement is difficult, try tapping alternatively on your knees or across your arms like that. It could be tapping on shoulder, down here, anywhere. Meanwhile, keep breathing deeply in your stomach. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6 by mouth. You may feel intense emotions coming out in the form of crying, deep breathing, fast heartbeat, or some other sensation in the body. Just keep doing the eye movements, left and right, or tapping and deep breathing, whatever seems comfortable to you. Just let it go. Just observe the reactions and let them flow. Be the observer and allow these to release. You can stop doing tapping when you feel calmer. Now, depending on the intensity of trigger, it may take few minutes or longer for your system to release it. Don't judge the process or rationalize it or rushing to fix it. Just let your emotions flow. Once you feel calm, re-evaluate. How does the fear feel to you now? Give rating 0 to 10. By this experience, if you are able to acknowledge and feel that you cannot do this on your own, and it's hard for you to be on your own with your triggers, then you need to work with an EMDR therapist like myself or anyone else, whomever you could trust. Allow me to share one real life story of Lisa, how EMDR changed her life. Of course, I'm not using the real name and I will not give any particular personal details to respect her privacy. Lisa was terrified of driving. Years ago, she was in a minor accident, but the fear stuck. Every time she sat behind the wheel, her hands got sweaty, her head pounded, and she will feel dizzy. After a few EMDR sessions, she could drive with ease again. Her brain learned that it was an accident which occurred many years ago and it does not have anything to do with her driving skills today. Her body and mind wholeheartedly trusted that she was a competent driver and that driving is not dangerous anymore. I have another story of Jake's battle with panic attacks. Jake had his first panic attack at a concert. The loud noise, crowded space, and flashing lights make him feel trapped. After that, he started avoiding social events, fearing another attack. With the EMDR, he worked through his fear step by step. After a few sessions, he was able to attend a wedding without experiencing overwhelming anxiety and fear of losing control. His brain rewired itself to recognize that large gatherings were not a threat, but a place to have fun, socialize, and entertain yourself. Now you might be wondering why EMDR works. Neuroscience explains that EMDR mimics what happens in REM sleep stage, the stage where brain automatically process emotions and memories. Bilateral stimulation, left and right, help the brain digest stuck experiences so they no longer trigger intense fear. Imagine a cluttered closet. Every time you open it, things falling out, overwhelming you. So EMDR is like a reorganizing that closet where eye movements, the bilateral stimulation, it is sorting through old fears, placing them in the right spots and making room for new, healthier experiences. When your brain no longer trips over past traumas or fearful assumptions, it can function more calmly and normally in the present. Now I would love to give you some tips for making EMDR more effective. First tip is consistency is the key. Like exercising a muscle, the more you practice emotional release through EMDR session, the stronger your emotional resilience becomes, which will help you regulate intense emotions and irrational thinking. Second tip is combine EMDR work with grounding technique or some kind of sensory method such as 5-4-3-2-1 technique to amplify its calming effects. I have talked about this technique 5-4-3-2-1 in my other video. Third tip is track your progress. Keep a journal of your anxiety levels before and after EMDR to see patterns of improvement. If you are looking for some help in releasing trauma and intense emotions, I have a workbook in the description box below. It's free, so try writing as per this workbook. Most of my clients find it very helpful. Finally, I want to say that if panic attacks are taking over your life, EMDR might be the key to breaking free. It is not magic, it's science, backed by research and thousands of success stories. Whether through a therapist or simple self-help exercise, which I told today, EMDR can help retrain your brain and bring peace back into your life. Try it today and see how it works for you. Please share your thoughts, feelings, opinions, and experiences in the comment section below. I hope you find this video helpful. I'm very thankful for you being here with me. Thank you for joining me today on this little journey. Watch my next video related to a similar topic. It will show somewhere on this screen. Bye for now. Take care.